Majesty, that falls to me. When I started in the STA 10 plus years ago, my first event was the Stone March Baronial Yule. These fine individuals went out of their way to make sure I had a ride. I had a broken leg, I couldn't get around on my own, and some people picked me up, brought me to an event, and they were the most friendliest people I had ever met. Now, as a newcomer, that means a lot, and the whole community welcomed me. As I gained a little more bearing and got a little more involved, I said, "Hey, Your Excellency, why don't we do this?" He said, "That sounds great, Kenna. What do you need? Let's go do it." And we did that a couple of times over. You had the first baronial championship of horse ever known. When they came back from Italy and they wanted to do palio, he said, "Kenna, oh my God, this great stuff, and they have horse races." And I'm like, "How about this?" And he said, "Oh, that's great, let's do that." His enthusiasm, his support of people who have great ideas, and his encouragement, his courtesy through all of this, it fuels the fire. The first time that I was Burka Queen, both of these fine individuals said, "What can we do to make your experience more magical? We're here for you." And they did. They over-delivered. It was a magical experience for all of us. And their courtesy, your courtesy, is inspiring, and it makes my heart grow warm with love for you. And I thank you for recognizing him today.
Is there a member of the Order of the Pelican that would speak for this candidate?
Yes, there is. But it will take a second.
Yeah, take your time, take your time.
And this time, it's not up my sleeve. Greetings, I am Mistress Ann Callahan, and today I have been bestowed the honor of being able to speak for Lord Xavier. I've known him since before the end of the last millennium. As my husband's apprentice, he has created scrolls at the behest of our barony and of this kingdom. As the third Baron Stone March, he created 3 new awards to recognize and encourage the hard work of all who play with our barony. The Order of the Lamp of Apollo for those who inspire in artistic endeavors through their own talents and through their help. The Order of the Purisan for those whose service to the barony sparks others to join in. And the Order of the White Gate in recognition of the prowess of each of the martial arts. He's been our Pensic land agent for so long that the rest of us have forgotten that there is any work involved. We just give him the dimensions of our tents and let him know how many of us will be joining the encampment. And when we arrive, there is, of course, not only a place waiting for us to pitch our tents, but a communal tent with benches, a fire pit with an endless supply of wood, and a most welcome shower with a water heater. In fact, there is always everything there, including the kitchen sink. When that wasn't enough to keep him occupied at Pensic, he helped set up and take down the Royal Encampment for 20 years. And he scheduled the barony for the Royal Encampment guard duty, and he was usually there himself at most of the time. Xavier is also a very protective man. Every year when his evil cousin, Cardinal Jesus, would invade the baronial encampment with his equally evil friend, Sister Mary Margarita, Xavier would always whisk his gentle wife away and keep her secure in the far reaches of Pensicton until it was safe to bring her home. Even if she had to stay out until sunrise. But in spite of all that, I will remember most the service he has done for our society by creating one of the most jam-packed, family-friendly fun events, the Palio de Stone March. There is pageantry, a parade, archery and fencing and heavy list and equestrian and thrown weapons competitions, and laughter, and food, and barrel rolling, and cheese rolling, and more laughter, and beanbag tossing, and hoop rolling, and arts and sciences, and a pirate shoot, and more laughing, and a sawhorse jousting, and what could possibly go wrong? And finally, a hobby horse race, all to win a hand-painted silk palio and bragging rights for the following year. Your Majesty, Juan Lazaro Ramirez Xavier is my peer and bed sub, and I highly recommend it to you.